Hello. Welcome once again to another episode of What Nobody Told Me After 65. Well, it's your lady on the go, lady in the know, Miss Info. You have reached the Information Nation, where knowledge is shared and wisdom exchanged for the betterment of a people. Today, I want to talk to you about dishes from around the world. Yeah, don't knock it, try it. Don't eat this. Now, we've heard it all the time. Can't eat that. Avoid carbs, sugar, salt, fried food, greasy food. Every time you turn around, we can't eat something. But, good Lord, what's left? If you're like me, you get tired of trying to eat healthy. I try, y'all. And you want to eat to enjoy it. What is the whole point if you don't enjoy the meal? You know, little by little, between age and health concerns, taking all the joy out of just living. So let's take a trip around the world, delighting our palate with some culinary treats from across the globe. Come on. Here are some countries' cuisines that you might be familiar with. And if you are, I won't be going over them. Japan. They are famous for sushi, sashimi, and miso soup. Spain, paella. Vietnam, pho. It looks like PHO, but it's pronounced pho. They've got those restaurants all over the place. I'm very interested in trying it out. Italy, pizza margherita and ravioli. Thailand, pad thai. Pad thai. Greece, moussaka. Mexico, tacos el pastor. Tacos el pastor. China, Peking duck and dim sum. Now, let's try something you're not familiar with. At least I think you're not familiar with. Let's go to Canada. We want to try something in Canada called poutine. This is French fries with cheese curds and gravy. It was created in the 1950s and is now a Canadian staple. How about an Alberta steak? This is locally raised beef and it's an exceptional dish due to the innovations in irrigation and animal welfare. They treat their cattle like royalty, and it shows. Alberta steak is known all over the world. Let's go to Mexico and have cochinita pibil. Cochinita pibil. This is a cooked underground. The meat is cooked underground in steaming pits lined with stones and charred timber. They cook this meat for hours. Very tender. Then it's layered in a taco, topped with cilantro and or pickled onions. Delicious. Chile en nogada. Chiles en nogada. This is a breaded sweet pepper filled with a mixture of meat, dried fruits, and spices, cooked together and stuffed inside the pepper. Finally, it's covered in white sauce. The sauce is made with nuts, and decorated with pomegranate seeds and green parsley so that it's red, white, and green. This dish takes about 6 hours of preparation time, and it's seasonal, so you can't get it all year. It can also be made vegan. The unofficial Mexican dish is mole. Mole. I've been watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. I love him. That might be where I got my inspiration today. He's on every Friday with a new episode. Let us travel to South America and go to Belize. There they have something called fry jacks. This is a crescent or circular shape, deep fried pastry. This is a Belizean staple. It's pretty much considered a breakfast food. The middle is hollowed out and filled with savory fillings, eggs, sausage, ham, refried beans. Or, on the flip side, you can get it and it's sweet, like a sweet pastry. Now let's go to Peru. You might enjoy the incredible diversity from the Andes to the tropical Amazon. So, in Peru, you would be treated to an unbelievably exciting cuisine called Creole cuisine. I was sort of shocked it was called Creole. One of the most delicious and unique foods in the world is the ceviche. Ceviche. Raw whitefish fillet, marinated in lime juice and several different spices. The lime juices keep the meat moist and it denatures its protein, as if cooking the meat but without applying any heat. This dish is a staple in the Peruvian cuisine due to the high quality of fresh fish and seafood that is readily available and in abundance. It's served with raw onions, ricotta, boiled sweet potato, and choclo, roasted corn. This dish must be eaten as soon as the fish is killed. As soon as you catch this fish, those women are going to prepare it and you have to eat it because it has a real high chance for microorganisms to form, bacteria, because it is raw and you are in the tropics and it's pretty hot. Guatemala. Their most famous and traditional dish in Guatemala is chicken pepion, also called pepion de pollo. It is toasted squash seeds, chicken, tomatoes, and chiles. Now, while authentic chicken de pollo, it varies among households and restaurants even because everybody wants to put their own spin on it. You know how that goes. But it is generally very spicy. Well, it's lightly spiced, but for some people that's hot. It contains pieces of chicken. There's a sauce over it that contains pieces of chicken and an assortment of vegetables. It's served in a clay pot or a pottery bowl with white rice and avocado and handmade corn tortillas. Doesn't that sound good? Jamaica, man. All right. Let's go to Jamaica. And what do you think we're going to talk about we're going to have in Jamaica? Jerk chicken. Of course, traditional Jamaican food is always local And it's always fresh ingredients that vary from season to season. So depending on the season, you might have fish, you might have chicken, vegetables, whatever, but whatever is in season. Street food rules in Jamaica. You're going to buy a lot of stuff out on the street in Jamaica. But their most famous dish is jerk chicken. The bird is rubbed with dry, secret mix of herbs and spices. You know, great-grandmama Joan passed it down, and ain't nobody telling you. If they tell you, they gotta kill you. They're not trying to give you the recipe for the spices. But we know that they may include garlic, ginger, cinnamon, and always pimento. That's what they call their allspice, pimento. The addition of the Scotch bonnet peppers makes the thing very hot. Jerk chicken is hot. I'm going to say it again, very hot. It is slow cooked over hot coals outside with rice and beans. Usually it's the kidney bean. Rice and beans, and the rice has been cooked in coconut milk. I'm telling you, I don't like hot stuff, so whenever my friend prepares it for me, he tones it down because I can't take it. Red kidney beans are mixed with the rice, and that's what helps to tone down the spice, keeps the heat down. Italia. We are going to be talking about carbonara. Carbonara. You can't talk about Italian food without including pasta. You know this. Spaghetti alla carbonara. Hearty spaghetti noodles tossed with raw egg yolk, topped with pecorino romano cheese, and pancetta, which is Italian bacon that's not been cured or smoked. The dish is decadent and a must-try when you're in Rome, or you can make it at home. I'm going to put the recipes on here if you're interested. And then my favorite, Africa. There's jollof rice, chicken stew, African meat stew, peanut stew, so many things, so many wonderful things, because my friend, who is a chef, he cooks, is from Africa, and I've been eating some good food. Yeah, so I couldn't make up my mind what to tell you about, so I just decided I would share fufu. It is a West African staple. It resembles a fluffy dough made from ingredients like pounded yams, sweet potato, cassava, taro, and maize. Some cooks make the dish with boiled, pounded plantains. You serve fufu with a soup, a sauce, or a stew. Now, if you've ever seen any videos about how they traditionally make fufu, they are pounding that dough in this container with this huge, heavy stick. And I mean to tell you, they have a rhythm going, you know, and one person is pounding it and the other person is flipping it, pounding it, flipping it, pounding it. So when they're working together, it sounds like a song. I'm sure they either singing or in their head. That thing is something to see. If you've never seen it, go to YouTube and pull one up. How to make fufu. So whether your palate craves seafood, hearty meat, vegetables, whatever you might crave, you need to stretch out. Try something new. Try something exotic. You know, people eat all kinds of things all over the world. I didn't even want to go there when I was doing my research. There are some places that eat insects. And they find them, you know, the bugs are full of protein. So they find them very tasty. And they cook them over heat, over flames, and even the little babies were eating them. So don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm going to post links to the recipes if you really want to be adventurous. I don't mind. Post your comments, share your pictures if you try any. And it's the weekend. I want to say welcome to the weekend. It's Friday night. I'm not doing anything on a Friday night. I'm talking to you on Friday night. When I get done here, I'm going to watch a movie. But it's Friday night, and if you're going out, enjoy yourself. That's what life is about. Get out. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. The weather is great here. Anyway, the store is open. I put the link in the comments section. Somebody said that they couldn't order unless they were paying with PayPal. No. When you look on there, it's all these icons, and then one says Visa. That's the one you click if you want to pay with your own credit card. Earlier today, somebody told me they were not able to do a comment to one of the videos I had uploaded. That wasn't something that I did. I think maybe YouTube was having an issue. Try again. Because I don't know what was going on. But let's talk. You can either email me at nowyouknow2004@gmail.com, or you can leave me a comment in the comments section. I try to read them all, and then I'll get back to you. Listen, it's summer now. It's really summer. Here in Myrtle Beach, we got the 2 bike weeks coming up. The Harley Davidson Bike Week is this weekend, plus a Blue Crab Festival. Next week is the Black Pearl Black Bike Fest next weekend. It's on and popping. Be safe out there. Take your time. Don't drive fast. You ain't got to be there in the next 10 minutes. Get over, pull up. I have pulled over on the side of the road and let old fast people go right on by me, only to meet them up at the red light. It does my heart good. Listen, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you tomorrow. And remember, you don't know what you don't know. Thanks for listening.